Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Eden Skory. If you haven't already, make sure you guys are subscribed and press that little bell so you never miss a video. Today we're doing another what I eat in the life of a vegan. You guys said you liked these videos, well I only posted one. This is my second one, but I'm thinking about making Tuesdays like my vegan slash like health style video day. I don't know, let me know down below what you guys think. But we're starting the morning off with my favorite, a fruit salad. Because most mornings this is what I eat, and I'm showing you guys what I eat, and I really like fruit. So I am making a fruit salad, but today I'm focusing more on tropical fruits. So I have some cantaloupe, some nectarines, some peaches, mangoes, blueberries, and kiwis. And fun fact, a nectarine is actually a crossbreed between a peach and an apple. So the more you know with Eden. Okay, so I actually just looked it up to make sure my facts were right, and apparently it's a peach and a plum. I was mistaken. My dad told me it was an apple, but clearly my dad doesn't know what he's talking about. So it is a plum, not an apple. Okay, so lately I have been loving mangoes. Like, I have to have mangoes on hand because they're literally so good. I want to know, what's your guys' favorite fruits? Like, your go-to fruit if you could choose. I'm obsessed with mangoes. Mangoes and peaches right now are my fave, but, you know, it's always changing with, like, the weather, and I don't know, I feel like mostly the weather, but peaches right now and mangoes. 10 out of 10. Okay, so I am just cutting up my kiwi and getting my blueberries, and I don't know about anyone else or if this is like just me, but I have to inspect every single blueberry before I eat it. Like, I don't know why, but I'm just so uncomfortable by the fact that people just like grab a handful of blueberries and eat them. No, like I gotta inspect them, make sure they're not mushy. So anyways, here's my fruit bowl. And also, just side note, I didn't eat this all at once. I put half of it in the fridge and ate the rest later in the day. So alright, so we are on to lunch, which is my favorite meal of the day. We are making a Mexican salad with some really delicious Mexican rice. Cole made this in our Instant Pot. I will put a recipe down below in case anyone wants it, but I am just heating about a cup up on the stove, and I grabbed my black beans. I didn't realize that you don't actually have to heat up black beans, so I don't end up heating them up. I just rinse them out and get all the bean juice off of them, and then I just took my rice off the stove and mixed in a little bit of my vegan cheese, not a lot, just a little bit, just to add a little cheddar flavor, yes, to my Mexican rice. And it didn't melt, so I ended up putting it back in the pan to melt it, but you know what, that's okay. And then I just took my black beans and sprinkled probably like a 1/4 cup onto it. You know, go big or go home with the beans, am I right? Alright, so next I took my kale and I just sliced this up into little pieces, like salad size, and just chopped that up and put it in my salad. And I also added some red lettuce. I like to put both red lettuce and kale in my salad. If we had had spinach, I would have put it in as well, but we didn't. Sad face. So kale and red lettuce it is. Alright, so next I am adding my purple cabbage, and I am just slicing this up thinly because nobody wants big chunks of red cabbage. Am I right? Also, why do they call it red cabbage when it's clearly purple? Does anyone else ever think about that? They call it red cabbage, but it's not red, it's purple cabbage. but whatever. I did not name the fruits and vegetables. But next, I'm taking my cilantro and cutting that thinly and sprinkling it on top. Your girl likes a lot of cilantro, so I put a lot on. And I'm getting my avocado, and I'm just mixing my salad together before I put like my top ingredients on, because I don't like it mixed in. So I don't like my avocado and my sriracha tofu mixed, so I sliced those and put them on top. And then I'm left with this delicious salad. It's literally so good, and it's like so filling. I don't even put a dressing on this, and I love it. So on to dinner. All right, so for dinner we are making some cauliflower potato ali gobi, and this turned out so good. Like, let me just tell you guys. So I'm actually just gonna put the recipe down below because there was a lot to do in this recipe, but I am just putting all of my like spices, like onions and garlic, in the blender so that I can blend it up and make my sauce to put on my potatoes. Also, side note, this is an instant pot recipe, so that's pretty cool. It took like 4 minutes total to cook. Prep time was probably about 15 minutes, so like if you're in a crunch, instant pot all the way. So I am just peeling all my garlic because I put a lot of garlic in here because I love garlic and it keeps you healthy, so eat that garlic. But also it took forever to peel because this little red thing did not take the skin off very well. But anyways, so I am adding my jalapeno pepper. Also, this was really spicy and I took a bite and I wasn't expecting it to be so spicy, so I'm just blending it all up, and then I just put a little bit of water. It didn't call for water in it, but I just put a little water in it to help smooth it all together because I didn't end up using coconut milk like I said. But I took some mustard seeds and put it in the saute mode on the Instant Pot and just let those pop and brown. And then I just cut up all my little tiny baby potatoes into little tiny baby bite sizes. Okay, so once my potatoes were all cut, I am just putting them inside the Instant Pot, still on saute mode, and I'm just gonna saute these for like 5 minutes, I think, something like that. See, that's why I'm putting the recipe, because I do not remember all the ingredients and all the like time and measurements for it. But anyways, so I am just sauteing my potatoes in the Instant Pot, and we're just gonna cut up the rest of the potatoes, add those in, and then we're gonna add our yummy sauce that we made in the blender, and we're just gonna let the potatoes cook and saute. And look how good they look. I'm hungry just recording my voiceovers for this. But anyway, so I'm just adding all my spices, and again, those will be in the recipe down below, and I'm just adding those into the pot to saute with the potatoes. We're probably at about 3 minutes of sauteing, and like I said, I think it sauteed for about like 7 minutes, I want to say. I actually think it was 5, I'm not sure. Alright, so while the potatoes are just still sauteing and simmering, I just put a lid on it to capture some of the steam to help cook them. And I just grabbed my cauliflower and started scraping off the yucky brown stuff on top, because we don't need any yucky brown stuff in our ali gobi. So I just cut these also into little tiny bite sizes and added them to the potatoes. Also, make sure if you make this to check on your potatoes every often, like pretty often, because mine started to stick to the bottom because I wasn't checking it enough. But then I just added my cauliflower and just broke any pieces that needed to be broken into smaller pieces, because some of them were a little too big. But anyways, I also decided to add a can of chickpeas to this recipe. It didn't call for it, but it seemed like it would be good with chickpeas, and your girl loves chickpeas, so yum. So I just put my top on my Instant Pot and set it for 3 minutes and grabbed myself a little snack because I was hungry. And I also made brown rice. I forgot to show that, but that's why I made a snack, because the brown rice took 20 minutes. But I just have some vegan cheese, a little chocolate, grapes, and some Mare's crackers. And dinner is done after 4 minutes of cooking, and I'm just letting the steam out of the Instant Pot. I really like the Instant Pot. It's so convenient and nice. And I actually forgot to show this in like my bowl, and I'm so mad because it was so good, but I showed you guys the inside. But anyways, this is the end of the video. This was so delicious. You guys should try it. But if you guys like this video, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and love the life you're living. I'll see you guys next time for a brand new episode. Bye guys.